So I spent my bachelor's degree studying the Middle East. Okay, does that make me an expert? No, it doesn't. Does that make me slightly more informed than most of the American population? Yes. And it's just so obvious. It's just so obvious, Israeli government. Do you not see that you've become what you feared? It's the classic cycle of the victim becoming the oppressor. You know, no one needs to be attacking each other. That's the point. Why why are people in forming groups like Hamas and trying to fight back against Israel? Because they're suffocating and cutting off supplies and committing ethnic suicide to a population of people that has lived there since the beginning of time. Okay, um, even in the Bible, Israel came to Palestine and said, God gave us this. I know you're here, but you have to leave now. Okay? This is over. What century? Why are we fighting over land anymore? Israel is too developed as a government to be messing with this. But they know they can get away with it because they have so much money being fueled to them by the American government. No one needs, I don't want Hamas to be killing innocent people. I don't want the Israeli government to be killing innocent people. All revolutionaries are called terrorists at first by the people, by the government that they're standing up against. It's a very complicated story, except why don't you just lay down your fucking arms, man? Why don't you try to form some kind of peace? We've been trying to form peace. I know it's a lot harder than that. It's just this is so old news. Stop. They've asked 1 million people to evacuate the northern part of the Gaza Strip. You know how fucking small the Gaza Strip is? Get on a map and try to and look up how fucking small the Gaza Strip is. Okay, and they shoved, like the Native Americans, all of these Palestinians into this tiny ass little place, and then have tried to control and cut off their food sources, their supplies, their resources, their water, anything, and now because of this strike, they're using it as an excuse to just take back the northern part of Gaza, or I'm sorry, to take, not take back, to take the northern part of Gaza, because they're just creeping on Palestinians every year, kicking them out in whatever way they can. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We're all fucking people. We're just people. We're people. And you guys are fucking Semitic brothers. So, it's just, this is why I got out. This is why I stopped being involved. What can I do? It's just, I'm sorry it's happening. Israel, the government is not innocent. They're not innocent. It's not like they didn't ask for all this and are just waiting to squash all of the rest of Palestine. They're just like old men that are still living in some kind of colonialist, idealist mindset. I gotta have land. I have to have this. I want this. Just calm the fuck down. I think we all just want to live in peace. What's the harm with just letting the Palestinians live in peace? It's what they want. That's what they want. I wonder what would happen, Israel, if you just said, hey, we want to stop this war that no one wants to admit is happening, that's been happening for, a really, really long time. And it's just allow people to live and to thrive. If your neighbors thrive, Israel, it's going to help you thrive. I say you're fucking sorry I know that sounds real light, for all the terrible stuff you've done. Say you're sorry. We were wrong. Please thrive. Let us help you thrive. You can help us thrive. Wait, why not? Oh, it's not the way people are. Why not? Just be that way. That's what the world wants you to do. Oppressed people will fight back.